Is a presentation of Dakota Radio Group Sports and DRGnews.com.
4.5 KPLO is proud to present coverage of area high school sports. This game can be heard anywhere around the world on DRGnews.com and watched on YouTube. Just search KPLO Sports. Now, it's time for the pregame with Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you to Gerald Appleby Court, the Harold Thune Auditorium in Murdo, South Dakota, where tonight we present the final round coverage of the 51st Annual Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament on KPLO. And first, we bring you the matchup for third place of the Jones County Invitational as the Jones County Coyotes take on the Lyman Raiders. And coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO brought to you by the Prairie Post, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, May Adam, the Jet Lanes, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Harry K. Chevrolet and Ford, Hutch's Cafe, By Right Seed, Midwest Cooperatives and Darren Boyle Sales. Coverage of the 51st Annual Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament being brought to you by the Dakota Prairie Bank, Moore Building Center, Kennedy Implement, the First Fidelity Bank, West Central Electric, Farmers Union Oil, the Prairie Post, by First National Bank of Phillip, Sioux Nation Ag Center, Ernie's Building Center, Kennebec Telephone, Randy Spray Service, Crossroads Coffee, Flowers and Gifts, Cherry Todd Electric, by All-Star Auto and B&B Sales, by Midwest Cooperatives, Headley Veterinary Services, Arby's and the Corner Pantry. And our first matchup, the battle for third place between Jones County and Lyman, also being brought to you by Myrtle Family Foods, Graham's Best Western, the Pioneer Country Mart, BJ's Food Center, Halverson Oil, and Farm Bureau Insurance. John Neff is our technical director at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, our YouTube specialist John Dreyer alongside, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of the Jones County Invitational. The two teams that came up short in the semifinal round last night will play here for the third place trophy at the Jones County Invitational. The Jones County Coyotes, who come into the game with a record of 8-2, they lost to Cologne by a final of 50-43 last night. They will come in here and play for third place against the Lyman Raiders. The Raiders now 3-6 on the season. They lost to White River 79-54. And of course here, another chapter in that long-standing rivalry between Lyman and Jones County. The third place game, the championship game rather, will be a good one as well. It will feature the matchup between the White River Tigers and the Cologne Cowboys. And we're glad you're joining us, whether it's on air at KPLO or online at the KPLO Sports YouTube channel. We are glad that you're joining us for our coverage of regional high school basketball. Let's take a timeout. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and talk about what happened this afternoon. We had two good games in the consolation bracket, and we'll talk about it in 3 minutes on KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
The staff at Dakota Prairie Bank welcomes you to this year's Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament. Just as the players are dedicated to the game on the court, so are the fans cheering in the stands. That's why Dakota Prairie Bank is once again sponsoring the Fan of the Game Award during halftime of every game. Each one receives a t-shirt and a gift certificate for the concession stand. Good luck, participants and fans, from the team at Dakota Prairie Bank, located in Fort Pierre with branches in Presho and Draper. Member FDIC.
Dakota Prairie Bank.
Moore Building Center in Murdo is our full-service small-town lumber and hardware store, carrying all types of fencing supplies, Pittsburgh paints, and expanded line of DeWalt and Stanley tools. Get a free estimate on a new pole barn, home or garage, and purchase all the materials you need to build it. Moore Building Center is more than just nuts and bolts. They're full service and ready to help you. Moore Building Center, proud to be family-owned and part of the business community. Best of luck to all contestants in the Jones County Invitational.
Good luck, athletes from Kennedy Implement in Phillip. Stop by Kennedy Implement and check out their large inventory of new and used farm equipment. From loader tractors, haying equipment, skid steers, and everything in between, Kennedy Implement has what you need to get the job done right in a timely fashion, too. Kennedy Implement carries New Holland, McCormick, Woods, and many other preferred manufacturers. Stop by and let them know how they can help you. Kennedy Implement in Phillip.
First Fidelity Bank welcomes everyone to Murdo for the Jones County Tournament and wishes all the athletes good luck in their performances. First Fidelity Bank is proud to be a family-owned community bank in Murdo, strong enough to stand on their own, but small enough to understand and appreciate the real-life needs of the people they serve. Call First Fidelity Bank to set up an appointment or just stop in and see what they can do for you. First Fidelity Bank in Murdo, member FDIC. This broadcast of high school sports is sponsored in part by West Central Electric Cooperative, serving Central South Dakota for over 70 years. West Central Electric is proud of our area youth and the effort they put into their school and sports activities. Always remember, hard work and determination are not just keys to success in a game, but also in life. West Central Electric Cooperative continues to strive for excellence in quality and service for all of your electrical needs. Good luck, athletes, from West Central Electric Cooperative.
Back here at Harold Thune Auditorium in Murdo, we prepare ourselves for the third place game of the Jones County Invitational. We're about 18 minutes away from the tip-off of the matchup between the Lyman Raiders and Jones County Coyotes. The seventh place game this afternoon, it was an up-and-down affair that was won by Bennett County. They closed the game out well, a 21-9 scoring advantage in the fourth quarter. Gave Bennett County a 63-47 victory over the Sonnies. Bennett County with three double-figure scorers. It was Chucky Codier who had 19 points in the ball game. DeAndre Codier with 15, and Tate Standing Bear with 14 points in the ball game for the Warriors, who improved to 4-7 on the season. Phillip, three double-figure scorers. Jet Jones with 17, Wade Crutch with 13, Keldon Fitzgerald with 11. The Scotties hit 13 threes. I think their total was 32 threes in the three games of the Jones County Invitational, but they lost to Bennett County 63-47. The Scotties dropped to 1-8 on the season. The fifth place game was a nail-biter. It came down to the end. Kadoka led through three quarters of basketball, but Stanley County was able to get the lead in the fourth, and then they were able to hang on and win and get a 58-51 victory over the Kadoka Cougars. Stanley County was led by 26 points from Joey Fisher, 12 from Lathan Prince, and a good bench effort as well. The Buffaloes were very good from the free throw line, and that helped their cause, picking up their fifth victory of the season. Kadoka, they finished with Marcus Herber and Keelan Block with 14 points each. Richard Lamont at 11 points for the Cougars, who dropped to 5-4 on the season. And of course, when this ball game is done, we'll have the matchup later, which will feature the White River Tigers and Cologne Cowboys, the two teams that have won this Jones County Invitational over the last 13 years. White River has won it 12 of the last 13 years. Cologne, with the victory in 2017 over White River. That will be a fun matchup in front of a packed house here at Harold Thune Auditorium as we bring you the championship game here of the Jones County Invitational. We had the opportunity to talk to both head coaches. It is our Keys to Success segments, as always, brought to you by the folks at May Adam. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll return with a conversation with Cooper Garnos of the Lyman Raiders. This is Regional High School Basketball from KPLO.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
Best of luck to the Phillip Scotties from First National Bank in Phillip. We are proud to sponsor the Scotties and our youth in all their activities. First National Bank in Phillip has, for over 100 years, served a large part of western South Dakota by providing quality banking based on customer service. First National Bank in Phillip understands agriculture and can help you make the big financial decisions a little bit easier. Member FDIC.
There's plenty of reasons to see Sioux Nation and Fort Pierre about Ritchie Waterers for your livestock. They provide a superior fountain. They offer a 10-year limited warranty program on all their poly products. They're designed with efficient energy use in mind, and they keep from freezing without much cost. Ritchie Water Seal design eliminates the need for gaskets that can freeze, crack, and tear. Ritchie trough and valve combinations are sized to provide as much water as your animals want, yet at the same time, limit the amount that sits in the trough when they're not drinking. That way, the water is fresh and clean. Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre stocks the entire Omni series of Ritchie Waterers.
Ernie's Building Center, Ace Hardware in Midland, is a proud sponsor of school athletics and activities. Owners Tyler and Angel Nemec are proud to keep the family business going and to serve their hometown Midland community. Ernie's Building Center provides high-quality products and services that has kept the customers coming back for over 50 years. Plus, they are now a Hubbard feed dealer and carry animal health products. Ernie's Building Center in Midland, a proud sponsor of school athletics and activities.
Kennebec Telephone Company Incorporated and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, KTC Construction, PowerCom TCS, and Napa Chamberlain proudly support all area youth in their activities. Since 1908, Kennebec Telephone Company has provided the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, Real Choice TV, excavating, sprinkler systems, electrical work, computer repair, smart homes and farms, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call our office and find out what we can do for you.
Randy and Joy from Randy's Spray Service would like to give their support to all the area athletes during the Jones County Invitation Tournament. They're proud of all your efforts and keep up the great work. Good luck from Randy's Spray Service, servicing your aerial application needs in the Hayes, Presho, Murdo, Phillip, and Pierre areas. Randy's Spray Service, providing help from above. 567-3640 or 280-6014. Randy's Spray Service is proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Our pregame show continues. Our conversation with the coaches as we get ready for the third place game of the Jones County Invitational. And we're joined by Cooper Garnos of the Lyman Raiders. Coach, it was a 79-54 verdict to White River. We knew White River came in, probably as the favorite of this tournament, but I thought you had a good game plan coming in. Your kids just kind of ran out of gas.
I think there's several factors in that. The thing that I liked, coming from us, was the intensity, the emotion, the battles within the game. How are you going to react? We always talk, Darren, about adversity, and how are we going to react to that? How are we going to react when somebody goes on a 2 or 3 basket run, or we get a couple turnovers in a row? So I thought, in that respect, we did a lot of really good things, and I was proud of the kids and what we talk about too, and what I've always emphasized when I coached years ago and even today is, we're going to battle. Once we step across that line onto the court, we're going to battle. We're going to battle the whole game, no matter what the score is. And I thought our kids, they reacted to that. They reflected on that, and I thought actually they accomplished that, competing for 32 full minutes. And I think that goes not only for the kids, but it goes for us coaches too. We need to coach every second we can out there and never give up on any of the kids who are out there.
And I think, win or lose, I think you guys learned something by that. White River, obviously, I think when all is said and done, is going to be one of those teams in the night bracket of the state tournament. For you guys that are trying to learn and grow, it's a big step forward for your program.
A couple things to look at this in reflection of what you said there. Number one, you're just playing a quality team that is one of the best in the state. I think we talked about, over the last couple of days, I think White River possibly could be a top 5 team in either A or B. So we had the opportunity. We always kind of looked at this on the schedule as a measuring stick when we get to the Jones County tournament. We knew it was going to be balanced. And then if you have the opportunity to play a team like White River, I think you need to look through those lens that it's an opportunity. Where are we at? How can we get better? What different things do we need to do? And you just flat out find a lot of things out about yourself, about your teams, how you react. Just like I talked about that word adversity. How are we going to react to that? Are we going to stand up to it, or are we going to roll over? I thought our kids stood up to it. Did a good job at that.
And as you go into the tournament, of course, you come in on Thursday, you're ready to do things, and you want to be in the night bracket, and you play in the night bracket on Friday, and you want to play in the championship game. If you come up short on Friday, I think the focus turns to the remainder of the season, and this Saturday third place game is a springboard to whatever else happens, whatever goals you want to achieve for the remainder of the season. Starts with a region opponent in Jones County. Another chapter in that rivalry. I think it's going to be fun.
Well, I think so too, and you look at just specifically the Jones County tournament playing at night. We even know for our third and fourth place game here, this thing is going to be electric. It's going to be full, and like you say, what a rich, great tradition, Lyman versus Jones. You and me can relate to that. We can go back to the 80s and talk about stories back then, but it's what it's always been, throughout the decades, Jones against Lyman. This is a great rivalry, but the other neat thing about it, what I think about when you get a little bit older and reflect back is it's pretty neat. You get to be part of this in a different sense. Back in the day, I was playing against guys like yourself, and you can go through the list, the Wahlbergs and the Matthews and the Bross, etc. But now you're, maybe this shows the guy's age, but now you're coaching against some of their kids. But that's really neat when you see their kids out on the floor and what this means, because it's one of those connectors. Sports are a connector. Sports make us. We get emotional about it, but those things tie us together. And that's kind of the neat thing about Lyman and Jones. A lot of good friendships there, and a lot have been created through sports.
Yep. All right, best of luck, Coach.
Okay, thanks.
All right, that's Cooper Garnos of the Lyman Raiders. Our pregame interview is in the books. We're back with more on KPLO.
My name is Tara Fisher.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Law firm in Pierre. I grew up on a ranch in Montana. It taught me the value of hard work and perseverance. I put forward those values for my clients each and every day. Whether you have questions about family law, you want an estate plan, you need legal advice for a business transaction, or you need help in a criminal matter, I'm here. The May Adam Law Firm has served South Dakota and statewide since 1881. Call us at 224-8803 or visit our website, mayadam.net.
Part 2 of our coaches' interviews. We're joined by Neil Krogman, head coach of the Jones County Coyotes and coach a 50-43 verdict to Cologne last night. Really a game that could have went either way through 3 quarters of play, but you get into that fourth quarter and if the shots don't fall, you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly, Darren. We had a 3-point lead there and had possession of the basketball. Then we turned the ball over and they went down, and then another turnover and they go make a layup and get an and one, and then of course they miss the layup. We don't box out on a couple of free throws, and things just didn't go our way that late in that fourth quarter. But give the guys credit. We was down by 10 in that third quarter. We kept battling back, and actually got a lead in the fourth quarter. So I was proud of the guys, the way they worked. Austin got in foul trouble, and we had to sit him for, I'm guessing 6-7 minutes, into the third, early into the fourth. So, and I was really proud of the boys, the way they played with him on the bench last night.
And when he went to the bench, though, you guys were able to stay close. And like you said, you got kids stepping up and scoring the basketball. And I kind of like the way that you guys are starting to develop a little more offensive balance, because I think as the season wears on, the games get bigger, that's what you're going to need to have.
Yeah, exactly, Darren. Like I said, with Austin on the bench, we don't play many minutes when he's sitting on the bench, and I was proud of the way they handle things, And the Kinzer kid for Cologne, he's just a great player. He come off so many screens last night, was able to knock down shots or get to the rim on us, and I thought we changed a few things at halftime to try to double him, get the ball out of his hands, and was doing a good job. And then late in the fourth, we didn't jump that screen, and he comes off and he knocks down another big shot for us. But defensively, we have good parts and then we have bad parts, but we just got to be a little bit more consistent on the defensive end. And we shot 3 out of 19 from 3-point land last night, and normally we shoot better than that. But give Cologne credit; they're a good team and a physical team, and we just need to be better physically against a big team that's more stronger than we are.
It's amazing how the Friday night here at the Invitational, it turns from wanting to play in the championship game to setting the tone for the remainder of the season, and that's what happens when you play in the third place game. You go up against Lyman, a region opponent, one of your biggest rivals, a team that you play in 2 weeks. I think this is going to be one of those matchups where you really want to come out here and play well.
Exactly, Darren. The only thing kids could talk about last night after we got in the locker room after the loss, we played Cologne against Tuesday. They was talking about the Tuesday game, and I said, now wait a minute, we got a game here again tonight against Lyman. So hopefully we can get our minds straight and our mental aspect ready to go here for this game and try to come out and play our best basketball here tonight.
And you still have 10 plus, I think 11 or 12 regular season games left to play, and I think you guys are getting where you need to be. I think, it's just little things, and you're going to have bumps in roads. You're going to have nights where you don't shoot well, but I think more often than not, or I think most of the time, I think you guys are getting pointed in the right direction.
Yeah, I think so too, Darren. Like you said, there's some nights where the ball just doesn't get in the hole, and they give credit. they did a good job on us, but we just got to play a little bit stronger and have that little more mental where we run through our offense a little bit more. I thought early in the basketball game last night we just didn't get into our offense at all. We was forcing it, trying to bowl our way in there instead of run the offense and getting a better look at the basket. So a little bit our fault, but mostly Clome's great defense against us last night.
Should be a good matchup tonight. We appreciate you taking the time, Coach. Good luck.
Yep, thanks, Darren.
All right, that is Neil Krogman, head coach of the Jones County Coyotes, as we get his thoughts coming into this Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament third place game. Let's take 90 seconds, and we'll be back with starting lineups on KPLO.
Crossroads Coffee, Flowers, and Gifts would like to welcome all athletes and fans to the Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament. Stop in for the Crossroads Grand Opening on Saturday from 9 to 6 at 308.5 Jefferson Avenue in Murdo. There will be drawings for prizes, discounted specialty coffee drinks, and free black coffee. Don't miss the Crossroads Grand Opening this Saturday from 9 to 6. And best of luck to all area athletes at the Jones County Invitational.
We all work together. Your hometown is our hometown. At your Cherrytown Electric Cooperative, we don't simply send electricity to your home. We look out for you and your entire community. And we do so for a very simple reason. It's our community too. That's why we're always working to keep the lights on and our costs down, because we pay the same bills that you do. Your hometown is our hometown. And together, we can't go wrong. Todd Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, proud to sponsor Todd County athletics and school activities.
At All-Star Auto in Phillip, David Burnett has an all-star lineup of vehicles that'll get your team up and down the road to any game or event or match on your schedule. Give David a call when it's time to trade, or get that new-to-you ride for a member of your team. All-Star Auto in Phillip. They're a proud sponsor of youth sports and activities in the Phillip and West Central South Dakota area. Call All-Star Auto in Phillip, 859-3211.
Time for the night starting lineups brought to you by the Jet Lanes and Presho. And here are the starters first for the Lyman Raiders. At one guard, we will see Baptiste Poyer. He is a 5'10 junior. The other guard is Carter Collins. Collins is a 5'11 senior. The forwards tonight are Stockton McClanahan, a 6'2 freshman. Ty Schindler, a 6'2 junior, will start at the other forward position. The starting center for Lyman is Jacob Schindler. He is a 6'4 sophomore. Poyer and Collins the guards, McClanahan and Schindler the forwards, Schindler at center for the Lyman Raiders, who enter the contest tonight with an overall record of 3-6. The head coach of the Lyman Raiders is Cooper Garnos. For the Jones County Coyotes, they will start at one guard, Austin Olson, a 6'3 senior. The other guard is Riley Rankin. Rankin is a 6' junior. The forwards are Wyatt Olson, a 5'10 sophomore, and Alec Whitney, a 6'4 senior. The starting center for the Jones County Coyotes is Morgan Feddersen. Feddersen is a 6'5 senior. The Jones County Coyotes, they enter the ballgame tonight with an overall record of 8-2. The head coach of the Coyotes is Neil Krogman. Stay with us during our postgame for both of our games tonight. We'll have the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. That will come during our postgame report. And, of course, you can check out live video of these two games this evening from the Jones County Invitational. Go to YouTube and search KPLO Sports, and there we are. Finally, in our pregame, the announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Josh Kemp, Gene Struck, and Justice Morrison. The announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. This has been the Prairie Post pregame, and we will tip off in 90 seconds on KPLO.
Line them up and knock them down. The starting lineup on KPLO is brought to you by Jet Lanes and Presho. Jet Lanes invites you in for great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Enjoy a full menu including steaks, burgers, and made-to-order pizzas. You can also watch your favorite game on the big screen. Jet Lanes and Presho, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot and a proud sponsor of our local high school athletes.
Every day, you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
CHS Midwest Cooperative is a proud supporter of youth activities. They're your full-service ag center serving western and central South Dakota. When you need help on your farm or ranch operation, call your local CHS Midwest Cooperative office. They're your agribusiness partners in Pierre, Phillip, Kadoka, Blunt, Oneida, Draper, and Highmore. CHS Midwest Cooperative is proud to sponsor local sports and promote our youth. And remember, for your farm or ranch, visit the team at CHS Midwest Cooperative, serving western and central South Dakota.
You're listening to coverage of the 51st Annual Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament on KPLO 94.5 FM in Reliance, Chamberlain, Lyman, and Jones counties. Hi, Mom! With John Neff at Dakota Radio Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Our tip-off brought to you by the Harry K. Chevrolet in Chamberlain and Harry K. Ford in Winter. They have a nice lineup of late model pickups. Harry K. is for the right vehicle at the right price. The Raiders in their road black uniforms, Jones County in their home whites. It's Feddersen jumping center against Schindler, and here we go. It is Jones County who will control the tip, and it's Austin Olson, the 6'3 senior, who will handle the basketball across the time stripe. The Raiders will start out in a man-to-man. Here's Wyatt Olson, Austin Olson, high post Alec Whitney. The Coyotes will move the basketball around slowly. Here is Riley Rankin on the move. He'll go to the rim. Shot is blocked. Good weak side defense there from Jacob Schindler. And here is Lyman the other way. Baptiste Poyer left corner. Now Schindler to Schindler. Jacob to Ty. And now Carter Collins with it as a slash to the rim. Off balance shot is good. Carter Collins scores the 2. 2-0. Jones County Lyman scores first as Jones County works with the basketball. Slowly, they'll work it across the time stripe. Here is Morgan Feddersen. He has it at the on the wing left side, or right side. And here's Alec Whitney on the drive and a whistle. Traveling violation called. And for Jones County, their first turnover of the basketball game. These two teams play in about 10 days, a week from Tuesday, here in Murdo. And we'll have that game for you, coincidentally, on KPLO. We'll have that for you here as we get settled into our regular season of basketball once we get done here with the Jones County Invitational. A miss on the wing by Poyer that is up and no good. Rebound pulled down by the Coyotes. And Austin Olson will work it across half court. He'll fake and drive. Shot is up good. Austin Olson will score the 2. That ties things at 2. 90 seconds in to this opening quarter. Here is Poyer up the floor into the hands of Stockton McClanahan. Now it's Jacob Schindler with the basketball at the top as they go back to Poyer, who has the basketball on the left wing. 20 on the shot clock as Carter Collins gets the free throw lane, fires from 15. Shot is no good. A rebound is pulled down by Jones County. The Coyotes will try to run, but the Raiders back smartly, so Jones County will set things up as Austin Olson will call a play and will start things to the left side. It is Feddersen to Whitley. Whitney will try the fadeaway. It is up, no good. Rebound is pulled down. Carter Collins with it, and the Raiders will head the other way. 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. We are tied at 2, and here is Poyer with a bounce pass to the top. Ty Schindler, he'll fake and try to drive to his light just a little bit and try an 18-footer. It's blocked by Morgan Feddersen. Shot is no good. Here is Jones County the other way. Rankin open for 3. That shot is too strong, no good. Rebound loose, and Alec Whitney at the rim has a shot blocked. We're going to have a foul called on the Raiders. Ty Schindler with the personal. Ty will pick up his first foul, and for Lyman, first team foul of the ball game. Lyman will see Jones County go to the free throw line. Alec Whitney at the stripe to shoot 2. First free throw is up, and it is good. That puts Jones County out in front by a 3-2 score. 5:34 remains here in quarter number 1. Here's the second free throw. That is up. That is no good. And Lyman will come away with the rebound. Poyer. Now Ty Schindler as the Raiders will bring the basketball into their front court. Jones County will employ a man-to-man defense. Here is Collins, down low Schindler, facing up Austin Olson. Shot is up, no good, but a foul. Going to be called on Jones County, and it will be on Olson. Austin will pick up his first personal foul. And free throws for Lyman. At the free throw line will be Ty Schindler. The 6'2 junior will shoot 2. And he'll put the first one up, and it is good. That ties things at 3. And Ty will get set for free throw number 2. A very nice crowd, in fact, near capacity crowd here at Harold Thune Auditorium. Second free throw by Schindler is good, and the Raiders are out in front now by a 4-3 score. Of course, the championship game coming up after this one. White River and Cologne should be a lot of fun. Here is Jones County. On the right side, they go down low. Here's Riley Rankin. Shot is up, no good, but he'll draw a foul. Got his defender in the air, and he will get a pair of free throws. The personal on Stockton McClanahan will be his first. And for Lyman, it's team foul number 2. Free throws for Riley Rankin, the 6' junior. A 2-shot situation. The first is up, good, and we're tied at 4. Here is Rankin's second free throw. That is good. And it's now a 5-4 score. Jones County is out in front. As we seesaw back and forth here, as the clock rolls inside of 5 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Poyer, right side, Schindler at the top. Now Carter Collins on the left wing, working against Riley Rankin. Now it's Baptiste Poyer. Matched up against Wyatt Olson, but good position defense there. Now Poyer will get a step. Help defense comes, and Poyer is going to be called for a travel. That will be the first turnover of the ball game for the Raiders. It gives Jones County the basketball as they work with a 1-point lead. Here is Austin Olson working against Stockton McClanahan. Olson will bring the basketball across half court. Now to the wing it comes. This is Wyatt Olson. Out front, Austin Olson. He'll face up the defender, launch from deep, and the 3 ball is money. Austin Olson hits the 3, and Jones County with an 8-4 lead now as we roll the clock to the halfway mark of quarter number 1. Here is Poyer, down low, Ty Schindler, back out to Carter Collins. He'll slash and kick. It is Schindler deep in the right corner, but he can't get the trigger pulled on the jumper. Instead, he'll work against Austin Olson and spin away and score the 2. Nice move there by Ty Schindler. His first field goal. He has 4 points now, and it's a 2-point lead for Jones County at 8. As the Coyotes work offensively. Rankin, left open, launches the 3. It will rim in and out, no good. Ty Schindler will get the rebound, Jacob Schindler will get the rebound. And the Raiders will head the other way. Here is Collins, McClanahan. Up top now, Schindler. As he bounce passes high post, this is Ty Schindler working against Austin Olson, but good defense there. Help comes over. Now Poyer with the basketball. He'll drive and fire, and he'll draw a foul. Shot is up, and it is no good, but we're going to have a foul called. I think it's on Alec Whitney. Whitney will pick up his first personal foul. Second team foul for the Coyotes, and Baptiste Poyer at the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws. Chance to tie here as the first of 2 free throws is up, and it is good. Cade Brost will check in. Riley Rankin will check out. 3:22 remains in the opening quarter. 8-7 is our score. As Poyer will attempt the second free throw. That is up, and it is good. Ties the game at 8, and more substitutions. Into the ball game for Lyman will be Brendan Estes. The 6'1 junior did not get the start tonight. He had started the previous 2 games of the Jones County Invitational, but the head coach Cooper Garnos made the decision to go a little bit taller against a much taller Jones County squad. So here's Jones County into the offense. It's Austin Olson with a 3 up top. A quick shot in the possession. It's no good. Rebound, Lyman. Here is Ty Schindler to the rim. That shot is no good. Austin Olson will get the rebound, and here come the Coyotes. Inside of 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. It is 8-8 as Wyatt Olson will fire from deep. That shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Lyman. The Raiders will head the other way. It is Schindler now to Collins, who will work to the rim. Carter to the rack. Shot is no good. Foul is going to be called on Jones County. The personal will be whistled on Cade Brost. Cade will pick up his first personal foul. And for Jones County, it's team foul number 3, not a shooting foul. So the Raiders with a new shot clock will inbound it from the right side of the key. Here's Ty Schindler for 3. Gets his opportunity from the corner, and he knocks down the long jumper. 11-8. The Raiders out in front by 3 now as we have seesawed back and forth. Raiders have led by as many as 3. Jones County has led by as many as 4. Here are the Coyotes with it. Wyatt Olson with the basketball on the right wing. Needs some help as he used his dribble up. Austin Olson will come get the basketball. He'll work against Stockton McClanahan. Coyotes will run offense this time. We're down to 10 on the shot clock and a near turnover. It is loose. Now Jones County with it, and the shot clock is reset. Good job by the Coyotes recognizing what they had, and now they'll run the offense to the right side, and it's Austin Olson for 3, and the shot is up good. Austin Olson for 3, and a timeout taken. Jones County will take the 30-second timeout with 1:53 remaining here in the opening quarter. We're tied at 11, and we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Headley Vet Clinic of Kadoka and Phillip have been serving the needs of area ranchers and pet owners for 30 years and are proud to be part of these business communities. Doctors Bill and Norma Headley provide vet supplies and all types of veterinary services for pets, cattle, and horses. With surgical centers in both Phillip and Kadoka, Headley Vet Clinic is there when you need them. Wishing the best of luck to all area athletes in their competition. Success is no accident. Hard work pays off.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 11-11 is our score, as we have seen a little of everything. Both teams shooting free throws well. We've had some threes as well, and some good hard basketball. We thought it was going to be this way. The third place game of the Jones County Invitational. Coyotes using their first time out of the ball game as Lyman will operate. Here is Brendan Estes at the top of the key. They go give and go with Ty Schindler. Shot is up and blocked. Morgan Feddersen makes the defensive play, and Jones County will head the other way. Chance for them to get the lead back as Austin Olson will work the dribble up across the time stripe. 1:20 remains in the opening quarter. Here is Wyatt Olson. Cade Bross back to Austin Olson now. The offense will move around. Here's Alec Whitney. Open look. Shot is up. May have partially been blocked and short. And a foul on the rebounder as they go out of bounds. Just out of bounds. It will belong to Lyman as the Raiders will go deeper to their bench. It's Sam McClanahan and Corwin Moore-Eimer checking into the ball game for Lyman. The Raiders have an opportunity here to get the lead back. Carter Collins up across the time stripe as he gets the ball into the hands of Sam McClanahan, and a whistle, and we're going to have an illegal screen called against Lyman. Carter Collins with the push-off. It will be his first. It will be the second turnover of the ball game for Lyman. As the Coyotes, again, will work against full court pressure. Sam McClanahan with the ball pressure. Almost forced the turnover there. The Coyotes will keep possession. Inside of a minute remaining in the quarter. Here is Cade Bross. Now Wyatt Olson. Austin Olson. He has it about 30 feet away from the basket. Now it's Alec Whitney. His floater is up and no good. He tried to fade away from the right block. It is short. Rims off, and the ball belongs to Lyman. They'll go the other way. It's Ty Schindler for 3. That shot is no good. Coyotes will get the rebound. Then it's lost out of bounds. It will belong to the Raiders. Jones County had it, but couldn't hang on. The ball will go out of bounds. 26 seconds remain in the quarter as Baptiste Poyer will check in. Carter Collins will check out. 11-11 is our score. As Lyman will get set to put the basketball in play. Pass in, it's intercepted, and here is Jones County. They may get the next shot, or the last shot of the quarter. Here's Brendan Estes working hard, and Estes tries to steal it back, and he's going to be called for the foul. Brendan with his first personal foul, and for Lyman, it's team foul number 4. Coyotes got him down on the side with 19 seconds remaining in the quarter as we are tied at 11. The inbounds will come to Austin Olson. Working against Sam McClanahan. Olson will pass it across to half court. Bross now. Whitney back out front. Olson to Bross. Can't squeeze the trigger on the 3. Now it's Wyatt Olson down the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound last touched by Jones County, they say, and it will belong to Lyman. 3.4 seconds remain in the quarter. The Coyotes will apply a little bit of pressure. Here is Schindler from half court. Shot is offline and no good, and that is the end of the opening quarter. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. Jones County 11, Lyman 11. We're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
Welcome back to Global Perspectives. Our guest is, how do you say it again?
Pierre Lemaitre-Croft.
And your visit to America?
Thing of beauty, sacre bleu.
This was no lady, even Swiss, on a sub roll with hot au jus for dipping.
And now you can get 2 for 6 francs.
We use dollars here.
Vive la différence.
Arby's, we have the means.
Corner Pantry is a proud sponsor of high school activities and the Phillips Scotties. They value community and hometown pride. Corner Pantry is your hometown convenience store. Hot and cold beverages, quick meals, snacks, lottery, and fuel. Corner Pantry is a state-of-the-art convenience store with everything you need and more. Once inside, you'll find friendly and helpful sales associates waiting to put a smile on your face. The Corner Pantry of Phillip, your hometown we care about you convenience store.
Lyman with the basketball as we start quarter number 2. We are tied at 11. Here is Baptiste Poirier. He'll launch a 3 from deep. The shot is up and no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Jones County. Battle for the third place game of the Jones County Invitational in front of a packed house here at Harold Thune Auditorium. Here is Austin Olson. Wyatt Olson on the wing. Back out front it comes. Austin Wyatt. Shot clock at 18. High post Pedersen has the ball poked away. Pedersen makes a tough catch. In traffic, he gets possession of it, and free throws are upcoming as the personal here is going to be whistled on Corwin Moore-Eimer. That will be his first personal foul. It will be team foul number 5 for Lyman. And Morgan Pedersen, with a little bit of a gift here, gets a pair of free throws. The first one is offline and no good. They say he was fouled in the act of shooting, but he was also working pretty hard to get possession of the basketball as well. Here's the second free throw. That one is offline and no good. And the rebound pulled down by Lyman. 11-11 is our score. We've played 45 seconds of this second quarter. Here is Moore-Eimer to Ty Schindler. Schindler down the lane. Off-balance shot is up, no good. Austin Olson will get the rebound, and he'll back it to the sideline and bring it up the floor and cross half court. Chance for the Coyotes to get the lead once again. Coyotes have led by as many as 4. Lyman has led by as many as 3. Here's Pedersen on the inside. Kick out Cade Brost. 3 ball is up and money. Cade Brost will drop the 3, and that breaks the tie, and we are tied at 14-11 now with 6:40 remaining in the first half. Still a lot of basketball to be played here. It is Poirier into the hands of Sam McClanahan, who will pitch it to the right side. Poirier once again. He'll switch up. He's on Alec Whitney, and Poirier will go right to the rim. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jones County. And here come the Coyotes the other way. It is Olson with the dribble across half court to the wing now. Another three-point try by Cade Brost, and that is up and good. And a timeout taken by Lyman. Back-to-back threes from the senior Cade Brost makes it 17-11 Coyotes. And we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Discount Fuel and C-Store says good luck, Kadoka area Cougars. Discount Fuel is open 24 hours a day to serve you, the traveling public, and they've got all you need, like hot stuffed pizzas, an extensive line of hot foods, chicken, burgers, breakfast items, and more. Owned and operated locally by Mark and Tammy Carlson. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil have been serving the Kadoka area since 1980, and they'd like to say thanks to their customers and friends. Kadoka Oil and Discount Fuel, proud to bring you coverage of Kadoka area and regional sports events.
Timeouts from Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho, and your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 17-11 is our score. The Coyotes with back-to-back threes from the senior Cade Brost have opened up a 17-11 lead as Lyman uses their first time out of the ball game. They'll try to regroup here. Baptiste Poirier will bring the basketball the other way. Here's Poirier. At the top, working against Wyatt Olson. Poyer will pass off to Brendan Estes. Poyer will get the basketball back. Raiders will try to post up Corwin Morheimer, and he works on the block, and he's going to be called for a travel. Turnover, Lyman. It will be their third of the ball game. Jones County has turned it over just once, if you're wondering. And here are the Coyotes working with it. Bross into the hands of Olsen. Back to Bross. They leave him open. He'll let it fly. It's up, no good. Rebound, Lyman. Raiders head the other way as Poyer pushes it across the time stripe to the corner now. Brendan Estes, he'll slash to the rim. Bounce past Morheimer. He'll go down the lane. Shot is up, good. Corwin Morheimer attacking the left base or the left free throw lane. Shot is up, good. And here is Jones County the other way. Bross for three. That's no good. He'll get his own rebound. And Jones County will reload the offense as they have a new shot clock to work with. We work our way to 5 minutes remaining in the half. 17-13, Jones County has the lead. Feddersen on the move. Shot is blocked. Loose basketball out of bounds. It will belong to the Coyotes. Good defensive play made there by Jacob Schindler as he got in there to knock the basketball free. 17-13 is our score. Here is Wyatt Olsen, Austin Olsen. Overloading the right side. They go to the corner. Here's Wyatt Olsen for three. That shot is no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyman. The Raiders will head the other way. It is Estes who sends it cross court. Here is McClanahan. Back out front, Morheimer. And Corwin will take control of the basketball and slow things down. And now Baptiste Poyer will get the offense started. Here is Jacob Schindler on the block. He'll send it to the corner, Estes. Bounce pass inside. It's tipped. It's loose. It's stolen away. And that is a turnover for Lyman. Here is Jones County trying to quick bounce pass. Somehow it got to Alec Whitney, and he scores the two. That was nowhere even close to where Austin Olsen wanted to send the basketball. But somehow, some way, it got to Alec Whitney, and he scores the two. Timeout Raiders, a 30-second timeout here with 4:27 remaining first half. 19-13 Coyotes, and we're back in 30 on KPLO.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec is proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Lyman Raiders and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Halverson Oil is the place to stop for tires, batteries, oil changes, snacks, beverages, and hunting supplies. They also have 24-hour credit card pumps and offer flex fueling of E20, E30, and E85 at their blender pumps. Go get them, Raiders, from Judy and the staff at Halverson Oil in Kennebec.
4:27 remaining here in this first half. 19-13 is our score. As the Jones County Coyotes operate with a 6-point lead, the Raiders will put Stockton McClanahan back into the ballgame. Ty Schindler back into the contest as well. He'll handle the basketball at the point. And the ball tipped and out of bounds. Alec Whitney with some quick hands as he knocks the ball out. Lyman will put it in play here with 15 on the shot clock as they'll put it in play at half court. It is Sam McClanahan back to Schindler now as we move to the halfway mark of the first half or second quarter. It is 19-13. Here's Poyer inside. Ball is knocked away and stolen. Good weak side defense there from Alec Whitney to knock the basketball free. Another turnover on Lyman. That is their fourth of the ball game. Here are the Coyotes across half court. Bross, now Whitney. Back out to Austin Olsen, to Riley Rankin. Now Cade Brost will operate. He'll fire from 10. Shot is up, good. Cade Brost with 8 points off the bench for Jones County. 21-13. The Coyotes enjoyed their biggest lead of the ball game. And here are the Raiders. Schindler inside McClanahan. Stockton to the rim. Shot is up, no good. Morgan Feddersen will get the rebound. And the Coyotes will head the other way. With the dribble, Austin Olsen, he'll cross half court, bounce pass Rankin, back to Olsen. Austin on the move, goes inside to Feddersen. Shot is up, no good. Feddersen winds up on the deck. Alec Whitney grabs the loose basketball, and then a foul is going to be called on Lyman. A lot of bodies flying around on that exchange, and in the end, it is Jacob Schindler who will be whistled for the personal foul, and that will be his first. 21-13 is our score as Carter Collins will check in. Sam McClanahan will check out. And the Coyotes will put it in play, and it's Feddersen. Gets a step to the baseline. He'll score the two, and he'll have a chance at a three-point play. The foul will be on Jacob Schindler, and that'll be personal foul number 2. Number 3 for Jacob Schindler, as he will check out and Brendan Estes will check into the ball game. 23-13 is our score with 3:03 remaining in the first half. The Coyotes with a double-digit lead as Pedersen tries the end one. It's up, no good. Rebound, Brendan Estes. The Raiders will head the other way. Here is Baptiste Poirier working at the top of the key. Shovel pass to the free throw line, Ty Schindler. He'll draw double coverage. Now it's Carter Collins on the move, and he is fouled. Held by Cade Brost. We'll see if it goes on Brost or Pedersen. Both were in the vicinity. And it will be Cade Brost who will be whistled for his second personal foul. And for Jones County, that is team foul number 4. The Raiders over the foul limit. Jones County is in the bonus for the remainder of this first half. Here's Brendan Estes off the inbounds, and he'll score the 2. Brendan Estes with a sweet 12-foot jumper. It is 23-15. 2.5 minutes remain until halftime as the Raiders try to dig in defensively. And the Coyotes will work out front. Here is Austin Olson. On the right side of the key, feeds it down low. Here is Whitney. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyman. The Raiders will try to push the other way. Here's Ty Schindler for a 3 in transition. It is left short. Rebound is loose, controlled by the Coyotes. And here is Cade Brost the other way. They'll throw the lob. It is to Alec Whitney. Whitney will fake and fire. It's knocked away. And here is Riley Rankin at the rim. He can't finish, and then a foul is going to be called on the play, and it's going to go against Alec Whitney. Whitney with his second personal foul. And that gives the basketball to Lyman. We have 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. 23-15, Jones County has the lead. And the Raiders will work with it. Here is Carter Collins. High post now, Ty Schindler back around the perimeter. Estes with an open look. 3 is up and no good. Rebound to Carter Collins. Back to Estes once again. As the Raiders will reset things, they have a new shot clock to work with. Now it's Estes. Ty Schindler. Back to Poirier. Baptiste in the drive. Ball is knocked away and loose. It's still loose. Tied up. Jump ball and a belong to Jones County. And for Lyman, that'll be another turnover. Their 6th of the ball game. That the ball will belong to the Jones County Coyotes. 1:28 remains in the half. 23-15 is our score. And here is Austin Olson working the dribble slowly. Working against Stockton McClanahan as he crosses half court. Olson sees a path to the basket. He goes there, puts the runner up. It's too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down, and on the move it is Lyman, and Carter Collins is going to be called for a travel. Turnover number 7 for Lyman. And Jones County with the basketball. Olson double covered, so the inbounds will come to Riley Rankin, who will cross the time stripe. Rankin will bring it to the right side as he looks to pass it down low. Here's Alec Whitney. He'll try the turnaround jumper. It's up, no good. Rebound Lyman. The Raiders have done a good job on the defensive glass in this ball game as they work to bring it the other way. Estes with the basketball. They go now to McClanahan. Up top, Carter Collins. He'll try to operate. 44 seconds remain in the quarter. The Coyotes are out front by 8. Here is Collins once again as he gets it back into the lane. Pull up, jumper, no good. Foul going to be called on Jones County. Collins will go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. The personal on Morgan Pedersen will be his first personal foul. And Carter Collins, the 5'11 senior at the stripe. The Raiders are 4 of 4 from the line, and that string will continue as Collins will put the first of 2 up and good. That makes it 23-16 with just over 36 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here is the second free throw. That is up and good. And it's a 23-17 ball game. Final seconds as we work through quarter number 2. Austin Olson with the dribble against Stockton McClanahan. He'll slowly bring the ball across half court. The Raiders have stayed in the man-to-man all half long. Here is Olson on the move. He'll go to the rim and puts the shot up short and no good. And the ball will go out of bounds. And now Lyman will have an opportunity here as the seconds wind down in the half. Tyson Floyd across half court. Estes deep in the right corner as he dribbles it out front. The Raiders have time. We're down to 5 seconds. 4-3. Schindler for 3. That is up, no good. Rebound Olson, and he'll just hang on to it, and that first half will come to an end. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment available at my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget, it's not too early to start thinking about your seed needs. Give me a call at 222-0317. And our Buy Right Seed halftime report is next. We'll pause for 3 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the north. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
Good luck, Raiders, from BJ's Food Center in Kennebec. BJ's Food Center has everything a local grocery store has. Fresh produce, hand-cut meats, snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. When you shop at BJ's, you leave feeling good about supporting a small-town business. BJ's Food Center is proud to support the Lyman Raiders in all their school activities. This broadcast of the Jones County Coyotes is brought to you by Murdo Family Foods in Murdo. Murdo Family Foods is your friendly, hometown-affiliated grocery store with everything you need and many things you want. The folks at Murdo Family Foods would like to thank the community for their continued support, and they're always happy to serve you. Murdo Family Foods, proud sponsor of the Jones County Coyotes.
Graham's Best Western welcomes everyone to Murdo for the Jones County Invitational. Graham's Best Western is a great place to stay with a free hot breakfast and free internet. All rooms are ground level, so you can park in front of your door. Graham's Best Western is pet-friendly with permission and has a large parking lot for trailers and RVs. Good luck, athletes, from the friendly staff at Graham's Best Western in Murdo.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by the friendly folks at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho. Farm Bureau Financial Services make it simple to protect yourself with auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance, and property insurance. Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho is made up of people you know, so you can trust them to look out for your best interests. Get a win, Raiders. From Cody and Danielle of Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho, serving Lyman and Jones County.
Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They are open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. to midnight. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fuel, and take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
23-17 is our halftime score as the Jones County Coyotes have the lead over the Lyman Raiders. We were tied at 11 at the end of the opening quarter, but Jones County with a 12-6 scoring advantage in that second period, and they find themselves out in front by a half dozen as we work here at the halftime break. We look at individual scoring in this ball game. First off, for Lyman, 4 of the 5 starters have scored. They are led by Ty Schindler, the 6'2 junior with 7 points. Carter Collins with 4 points. Baptiste Poyer with 2. Brendan Estes with 2. Corwin Moore-Eimer has come off the bench to add 2 points to the cause for the Raiders. They have 17 in the first half. Lyman did a great job from the free throw line. They went there 6 times, and they were 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Lyman did have 7 turnovers in the first half of basketball. For the Jones County Coyotes, Kate Brost and Austin Olson leading the way. Both have hit 2 threes on their way to an 8-point first half. Alec Whitney with 3, Morgan Feddersen with 2, and Riley Rankin with 2 points in the ball game, giving Jones County a total of 23 in the first half. Coyotes go to the free throw line 7 times. They were 3 of 7 from the free throw line. And Jones County with just 2 turnovers in the first half. And that was definitely a big reason why the turnovers were a reason why Jones County was able to get out in front, as they led by as many as 10. Lyman was able to come back. I think they scored the last 4 points of the first half when all was said and done, and it was 23-17 at the, and it is 23-17 at the halftime break. If you missed it earlier this afternoon, the 7th place game was won by Bennett County as they defeat Phillip by a final of 63-47. The 5th place game was won by Stanley County as they come from behind and knock off Kadoka. The final score in that ball game was 58-51. Stanley County with the victory. They improved to 5-5 on the season. We'll have high school basketball for you Tuesday night on KPLO as we bring you a doubleheader of girls and boys basketball. We will be at Crow Creek High School in Stefan as the Chieftains and Lady Chieftains host the Miller Rustlers. Pre-game show at around 6:15. Our tip-off at 6:30 from Stefan as we bring you coverage of regional high school basketball on KPLO. Next Thursday night, we will be in Miller as Miller hosts Chamberlain in a girls-boys doubleheader with the first game scheduled to tip off right around 6:30 on Thursday night as well as we settle into our coverage of the regular season on KPLO. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll have more as halftime continues on KPLO.
The staff at Dakota Prairie Bank welcomes you to this year's Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament. Just as the players are dedicated to the game on the court, so are the fans cheering in the stands. That's why Dakota Prairie Bank is once again sponsoring the Fan of the Game Award during halftime of every game. Each one receives a t-shirt and a gift certificate for the concession stand. Good luck, participants and fans. The team at Dakota Prairie Bank, located in Fort Pierre with branches in Prescio and Draper. Member FDIC.
Dakota Prairie Bank.
Moore Building Center in Murdo is our full-service small-town lumber and hardware store, carrying all types of fencing supplies, Pittsburgh paints, and expanded line of DeWalt and Stanley tools. Get a free estimate on a new pole barn, home or garage, and purchase all the materials you need to build it. Moore Building Center is more than just nuts and bolts. They're full service and ready to help you. Moore Building Center, proud to be family-owned and part of the business community. Best of luck to all contestants in the Jones County Invitational.
Good luck, athletes from Kennedy Implement in Phillip. Stop by Kennedy Implement and check out their large inventory of new and used farm equipment. From loader tractors, haying equipment, skid steers, and everything in between, Kennedy Implement has what you need to get the job done right in a timely fashion, too. Kennedy Implement carries New Holland, McCormick, Woods, and many other preferred manufacturers. Stop by and let them know how they can help you. Kennedy Implement in Phillip.
First Fidelity Bank welcomes everyone to Murdo for the Jones County Tournament and wishes all the athletes good luck in their performances. First Fidelity Bank is proud to be a family-owned community bank in Murdo, strong enough to stand on their own, but small enough to understand and appreciate the real-life needs of the people they serve. Call First Fidelity Bank to set up an appointment or just stop in and see what they can do for you. First Fidelity Bank in Murdo, member FDIC.
Back here at the Harold Thune Auditorium in Murdo, we worked through halftime here in the third place game of the Jones County Invitational. 23-17 is our halftime score as the Jones County Coyotes have the lead. And throughout the 12 games of the Jones County Invitational, the Dakota Prairie Bank with offices in Fort Pierre, Prescio, and Draper have named a fan of the game. And their fan of the game for the 11th game of the Jones County Invitational is Chaston Tollickson. He is the Dakota Prairie Bank fan of the game. 23-17 is our halftime score. We'll take another 2-minute break, and we'll come back with the second half on KPLO.
This broadcast of high school sports is sponsored in part by West Central Electric Cooperative, serving Central South Dakota for over 70 years. West Central Electric is proud of our area youth and the effort they put into their school and sports activities. Always remember, hard work and determination are not just keys to success in a game, but also in life. West Central Electric Cooperative continues to strive for excellence in quality and service for all of your electrical needs. Good luck, athletes, from West Central Electric Cooperative.
The Prairie Post and Presho and Farmers Union Oil Company of Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo are proud sponsors of high school athletics. Farmers Union Oil Company is your local supplier for bulk gas, diesel fuel, and propane, along with other farm and ranch needs. At the Prairie Post and Presho, they invite you in for hot food on the go, a cold beverage in the casino and lounge, and a quick place to fuel up with Cenex brand quality fuels with 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Stop and see the friendly folks at Prairie Post and Farmers Union Oil Company in Presho, Reliance, Draper, and Murdo, bringing you the KPLO Prairie Post pregame show.
Best of luck to the Phillip Scotties from First National Bank in Phillip. We are proud to sponsor the Scotties and our youth in all their activities. First National Bank in Phillip has, for over 100 years, served a large part of western South Dakota by providing quality banking based on customer service. First National Bank in Phillip understands agriculture and can help you make the big financial decisions a little bit easier. Member FDIC.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec is proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Lyman Raiders and wish them
on the Coyotes. It will be on Alec Whitney it'll be on Morgan Feddersen instead. A break for Jones County. For Feddersen, it's his second personal foul, and for Alec Whitney, it would have been his third. It puts Ty Schindler to the free throw line to shoot two. His first is up good. The Raiders were 6 of 6 from the free throw line. They continue that string as they now are 7 of 7 from the free throw line. And they have cut the deficit to 5 as Schindler will attempt the second, and that is up, and it is good. 23-19 is our score. We've played a minute here in this third quarter. Across the time stripe, Wyatt Olson. Now Riley Rankin with it on the left side. Lyman will stay in that man-to-man, and they have been scrappy in that man-to-man defense throughout the first half. And they will continue to do that here as the Coyotes work it around the perimeter. Here's Austin Olson. Entry pass. It's tipped and stolen away. Loose basketball, and Jones County will track it down. Don't know if you can even count that as a turnover because nobody really had control of it. Coyotes will head the other way. Here is Feddersen. Now Rankin has it in the left corner. He'll try to work into the lane, but has nowhere to go. So back out front, he brings it. Rankin now. Olson. This is Wyatt Olson on the right side. He'll go up top to Feddersen. Shot clock at 15. Feddersen will spin. Goes to the rim. The left-handed jumper is up good. Just a little flip to the rim from the left hand for the 6'5 senior Morgan Feddersen, and it's 25-19. Coyotes score their first points of the second half. Here is Stockton McClanahan. High post, Ty Schindler. He'll work against Alec Whitney. Bounce pass, Baptiste Poyer, who will fire the three. It is up, no good, and Jones County will get the rebound. 25-19, Coyotes by 6. 5:35 remains third quarter. Here's Riley Rankin to Austin Olson. They'll clear out up top as Austin Olson will drive and fire. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down, and Poyer will head the other way. Here is the Raiders. Up the floor into the top of the key. Now Ty Schindler with it. He'll face up against Alec Whitney as the offense for the Raiders will move. Here is McClanahan to Brendan Estes. Estes at the top. Puts the ball into the hands of Baptiste Poyer, who will try to attack. Now it's Ty Schindler who will fire a three from the left side. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down. Long pass up the floor. It's Alec Whitney, and the layup is up, no good. And the rebound to Lyman. They'll head the other way. They've got numbers. It is Schindler to the rim. Shot is no good there. And Jones County will come away with the rebound. 25-19 is our score. 4:50 remains here in the quarter as Neil Krogman tells his troops to slow down some. Run the offense as they will start out here. It is Olson on the move. Now Riley Rankin on the left side, facing up against that man-to-man. They'll move it around the perimeter. Feddersen up top. He'll try to spin. Now it's back to Rankin. To Wyatt Olson. Inside Austin Olson. Ball is tipped and stolen away. Turnover Jones County. Raiders will head the other way. Poyer at the top. And now into the hands of Brendan Estes, who will try to attack. Now Carter Collins will slash to the rim. Shot is up good. Pretty move there by Carter Collins. He has scored a half dozen. It is 25-21 as we reach the halfway point of quarter number 3. Austin Olson across half court into the hands of Riley Rankin. Now Rankin will go to Alec Whitney deep in the right corner. The offense will move, and Whitney will try a three. That is up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Lyman. Poyer will push as he brings it into the front court. But Jones County digs in offensively and now, or defensively we should say, and Raiders will go to work. Screen and roll with Schindler. He'll go to the rim. Shot is blocked there. Rebound to Jones County. The Coyotes will work the other way, and Austin Olson will slowly bring the basketball across to half court. 25-21 is our score. Coyotes lead by 4. Feddersen, Whitney. Whitney in the free throw circle will go to Wyatt Olson, who will fire a 3 from the left wing, and that is up and good. Wyatt Olson with the first 3 of the second half makes it 28-21, and we work the 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Estes with the basketball, top of the key, into the hands of Carter Collins, who will try the crossover move, but Rankin with good defense. Now it's Estes slashing to the rim. He's double covered. He'll force, and he gets it to climb the rim and drop through. Brendan Estes with 4 points now, and it's 28-23. 5-point ball game with 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. Austin Olson across half court. Riley Rankin at the point into the hands of Wyatt Olson. Now Morgan Feddersen to Alec Whitney, and now it's Olson again, who will try to get to the rim. Shot is up and good, but wave it off. A foul occurred first. First team foul for Lyman here in this second half, and it will be whistled on Carter Collins. That will be his second. Jacob Schindler will check into the ball game for Jones County, for Lyman, as Jones County will inbound the basketball. On the inside, they get it to Whitney. Shot is up good. He ran off a couple screens, and Whitney was wide open at point-blank range. He scores the 2, and it's 30-23. Working to the 2-minute mark remaining in the quarter. Here is Poyer in the lane. Passes inside off the fingertips of Jacob Schindler and turned over. And here is Jones County heading the other way. Chance to add to a 7-point advantage with 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Here's Cade Brost, who teched in at the last net ball. He'll go high post, Morgan Feddersen. Feddersen will drive and fire. Shot is no good. Whitney with the offensive rebound and put back. That won't go. And Lyman will come away with the rebound. They can pull to within 5 if they can catch a basket here. Caden Scholl into the ball game. He'll get a touch up top. Here's an entry pass. It's tipped away. It's loose. And a jump ball, and it will belong to Jones County, and it will be a turnover for Lyman. Their 9th turnover of the ball game. Keeping an eye on the timeout situation. Jones County has 4 timeouts. The Raiders with 3 timeouts to use, and I think we'll see a lot of coaching here in quarter number 4 as things wind down here in the third. 30-23 is our score. Here's Austin Olson. Shot partially blocked and short. Alec Whitney will get the offensive rebound and the putback, and then he winds up on the floor. He is going to be fouled, and he'll get a chance at a 3-point play. The foul on Brendan Estes will be his second. And the Raiders will go to their bench. Tyson Floyd, Sam McClanahan, both will check into the ball game. Baptiste Poyer and Stockton McClanahan will check out. Whitney with 7 points, chance to complete the 3-point play. He'll get the job done, and it is a 10-point lead for the Coyotes at 33-23. Minute 19 remains in the quarter. Here is Caden Scholl on the wing right side. Out front now, it is McClanahan to Tyson Floyd. Floyd on the move. Now it's Scholl who will try to slash to the rim. He loses the basketball. It is turned over, and Jones County will head the other way. Good defense on the Coyotes. That is 10 turnovers now on the Raiders. And here is Jones County working the basketball inside. Feddersen up top, Olson. Final minute of the third quarter. Jones County working with a 10-point lead. Here is Olson with the step on the move to the rim. Shot is good. Austin Olson in double figures with 10. And it's 35-23 as things wind down in the third quarter. Floyd to Scholl. Scholl will go to McClanahan. And now Brendan Estes with it at the top. He'll try to create some offense. Now it is Scholl out front. Into the hands of McClanahan once again. They'll do the entry pass down low. It's Jacob Schindler who will score the 2. And that was a basket that the Raiders desperately needed as they cut the deficit to 10. Now Jones County with it for the final seconds of quarter number 3. And here is Olson to the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound loose and out of bounds. It will wind up with Jones County. And they'll have 2.7 seconds left to get something done here as Wyatt Olson will check in. Riley Rankin will check out. And now the Coyotes will put it in play. Feddersen has a shot blocked. It's tipped up and no good, and that is the end of quarter number 3, and a good job by Lyman making the defensive play to close out the quarter. 35-25 is our score as the Jones County Coyotes have the lead over the Lyman Raiders. And we'll take a 1-minute break and return. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the farm equipment lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to check out DarrenBoyleSales.com. We're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
Good luck, Raiders, from BJ's Food Center in Kennebec. BJ's Food Center has everything a local grocery store has. Fresh produce, hand-cut meats, snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. When you shop at BJ's, you leave feeling good about supporting a small-town business. BJ's Food Center is proud to support the Lyman Raiders in all their school activities. This broadcast of the Jones County Coyotes is brought to you by Murdo Family Foods in Murdo. Murdo Family Foods is your friendly, hometown-affiliated grocery store with everything you need and many things you want. The folks at Murdo Family Foods would like to thank the community for their continued support, and they're always happy to serve you. Murdo Family Foods, proud sponsor of the Jones County Coyotes.
35-25 is our score as Jones County leads. Lyman will have the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Jacob Schindler on the inside. Shot is up good. Rebound out of bounds. And it will belong to Jones County. Lyman will work with some full court man pressure as Austin Olson will work against Brendan Estes, and Olson will slowly bring the basketball across half court. Jones County with a 10-point lead could be a little more, I guess, willing or thinking about running some clock. Morgan Feddersen loses the basketball out front, though, and that is 5 turnovers for Jones County. 3 of them here in this second half, and Brendan Estes will work from the free throw line. His jumper is no good. Rebound pulled down by Sam McClanahan. Now it's Tyson Floyd. Ball pinballs around. It's picked up by Jacob Schindler. His shot is no good. And the rebound picked up by the Coyotes. And a minute has gone by here in this fourth quarter, and we have played scoreless. Olson up the floor, will pull up for 3, and that is up and good. Austin Olson with his third 3 of the ball game. He has scored 13. 38-25 is our score. Coyotes with their biggest lead of the ball game as the Raiders need answers, and we're going to get a timeout taken here. It will be a 30-second timeout by the Lyman Raiders with 6:41 remaining. 38-25 Coyotes, and we are back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Graham's Best Western welcomes everyone to Murdo for the Jones County Invitational. Graham's Best Western is a great place to stay with a free hot breakfast and free internet. All rooms are ground level, so you can park in front of your door. Graham's Best Western is pet-friendly with permission and has a large parking lot for trailers and RVs. Good luck, athletes, from the friendly staff at Graham's Best Western in Murdo.
6:41 remains in the ball game. 38-25 is our score. The Coyotes have their biggest lead of the ball game at 13. Lyman with 2 timeouts remaining now. I believe they have a full and a 30 left to use. They need a basket, I think, on this possession. I think this is a very key possession, especially coming out of the timeout. Ty Schindler with it up top now into the hands of Sam McClanahan. Back now to Schindler, who will work against Morgan Feddersen. Double covered, so it comes to McClanahan, who will go to the rim and score the 2. Good job there by the freshman Sam McClanahan, realizing there was a double team, and he had to get away from it, and he's able to score the 2. And now Jones County will head the other way. It is Feddersen now. Olson, as he will work with it out front. The clock winds down to 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. And here is Jones County. Feddersen to the rim. Shot is up good. Count the basket, and a foul is called. Morgan Feddersen will score the 2. The foul will be whistled on Ty Schindler, and that will be his first personal foul. It will be the 3rd team foul on Lyman here in the second half. Free throw is up, and it is no good. Fenderson cannot complete the three-point play. Here is Lyman the other way in a hurry. Floyd with the basketball, now Schindler. To the wing now, Baptiste Poyer. A three taken there, it's no good. Coyotes will get the rebound, and here is Austin Olson, who will work the dribble across the time stripe. Tries to pass it cross court, and it's stolen away. McClanahan with the steal. Raiders now will try to head the other way. Here's Sam McClanahan out front. Bounce pass Brendan Estes. He'll get underneath the basket. Pitches it back out. Poyer with a three ball. That is no good. Jones County will clean that up. And the Raiders will come away empty. Coyotes will have the basketball, and again, they'll work on the clock. 40-27 is our score. A 13-point lead for the Coyotes, and a whistle and a hold. A foul called on Baptiste Poyer will be his first foul. And for Jones County, they will inbound it on the baseline. As Wyatt Olson will put it in play to Austin Olson, and he'll score the two. Olson now with 17, make it 15 points. It's 42-27. Here is Ty Schindler on the move. He'll go to the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound Austin Olson as he'll work against Ty Schindler out front. And Olson will drive and kick it out to the wing. Here is Wyatt Olson. Out front, Austin Olson. As he'll work to play some keep away. Good defense there by Lyman. Here is Wyatt Olson once again. High post Morgan Fenderson. Shot clock at 14. Fenderson will operate. Shot is off glass and good. And right now with the lineup the Raiders have out there, they do not have answers for the size that Jones County has. They've got Whitney. They've got Fenderson out there. Just a little bit too much size in the interior. And the Raiders will burn another timeout. And they'll have just one timeout remaining in this ball game. But a big possession here for the Raiders with 4:28 remaining. 44-27 Jones County. And we're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by the friendly folks at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho. Farm Bureau Financial Services make it simple to protect yourself with auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance, and property insurance. Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho is made up of people you know, so you can trust them to look out for your best interests. Get a win, Raiders. From Cody and Danielle of Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho, serving Lyman and Jones County.
Timeouts are brought to you by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge in Presho. And your next timeout, stop by Hutch's Cafe and Lounge for a great meal and beverage. 44-27 is our score here. We have 4:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Raiders with just one timeout remaining now. I think it's important to come out of the timeout and get a bucket. The Raiders will work with it. Carter Collins, Brendan Estes with the basketball, right side of the key. Estes will back it up to the top and put the ball back into the hands of Collins, who will try to break down Alec Whitney on the dribble, but good position defense. Now it's Floyd to Collins, who will fire from 15. The shot clock was winding down. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Jones County. Here is a long pass up the floor to Cade Ross. To the corner now, Whitney, who will fire the three ball. It is up, no good. Rebound to Wyatt Olson. The Coyotes will scramble, and they'll keep possession, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Jones County. It will be a full timeout taken by the Coyotes with 3:50 remaining fourth quarter. 44-27 Coyotes lead, and we'll pause for 1 minute. This is coverage of the Jones County Invitational from KPLO.
Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They are open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. to midnight. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fuel, and take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec is proud to sponsor the broadcast of the Lyman Raiders and wish them the best of luck in today's game. Halverson Oil is the place to stop for tires, batteries, oil changes, snacks, beverages, and hunting supplies. They also have 24-hour credit card pumps and offer flex fueling of E20, E30, and E85 at their blender pumps. Go get them, Raiders, from Judy and the staff at Halverson Oil in Kennebec.
Jones County working the offense as they get back to action and a turnover. The 7th of the turnover for Jones County as the Raiders will head the other way. And going to the rim, Tyson Floyd. He is fouled on the way to the rim by Austin Olson, and Floyd will get a pair of free throws. The first one is up no good. For Olson, it will be his second personal foul. 44-27 is our score. The Coyotes out in front by 17 with 3:37 remaining. Here's the second free throw. That is up and good. Floyd will hit one of two, and that is the only miss from the line for the Raiders in this ball game. As now Lyman will employ some full court pressure, but Coyotes will handle it as they get it across half court. And now a whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Baptiste Poyer, and Poyer will pick up personal foul number 2. That's team foul number 5. Whistled against Lyman here in the second half as Jones County looks to put the basketball in play. And again, they'll continue to work the clock as Cade Brost will work to the baseline. Here is Morgan Feddersen on the move. He'll miss the runner in the lane, but a foul is going to be called on Lyman, and we will see free throws. The foul will be on Tyson Floyd, and that will be his first. Free throws upcoming for Morgan Feddersen, who is 0 of 4 from the line, and he'll miss the first of 2 free throw attempts here. Corwin Moore-Eimer in. Jacob Schindler will check out. 3:17 remains in this ball game. It's 44-28. Coyotes with a 16-point advantage, and Feddersen with the second free throw. That is well offline and no good. And the Lyman will get the rebound. Here's Baptiste Poyer across the time stripe. As it goes now to Tyson Floyd. Now Carter Collins into the corner. Corwin Moore-Eimer. Back out front to Floyd, who will drive and fire. Shot is up good. Tyson Floyd will score the 2 for the Raiders. 44-30. Down to a 14-point lead. The Coyotes is led by as many as 17. Here is Olson, down low, Feddersen. He is fouled on the way to the rim, and free throws are upcoming. It will be Corwin Moore-Eimer at the free throw line. That will be his second. And perhaps maybe Raiders have found something. Morgan Feddersen is 0 of 6 from the free throw line, shooting 2 here. And he finally will make a free throw as he puts it up and good. But the Raiders may have found someone to foul here as we go down the home stretch. But Jones County will be in the bonus for the remainder of the ball game. Feddersen with his second free throw. That is up and good. And Morgan now with 8 points in the second half. He has 10 points in the ball game, and it is 46-30. 2:45 remains. Stay with us during our post game. We'll have the KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. Our championship game will feature Colome and White River. We expect that to be a good one. And the crowd very good here. We expect it to be rocking here at the Harold Thune Auditorium. Turnover Lyman as Cade Brost makes a nice defensive play for Jones County. Here are the Coyotes with the basketball, playing some keep away. Here's Austin Olson. He'll fire from 10. Shot is up, no good. Lyman will get the rebound, and we'll head the other way with a bullet. Here's Baptiste Poyer left side. Tries to feed it inside. It's picked off and stolen. Good job by Jones County defensively as Alec Whitney makes the steal, and now Brendan Estes makes the defensive play, and Cade Brost is going to be called for a reach-in foul as Estes was able to make the steal. It'll be a turnover for Jones County, their 8th of the ball game. And Lyman will inbound it with 2 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. 46-30 is our score. Here is Stockton McClanahan on the drive. He loses the basketball out of bounds. And it is turned over. And for the Raiders, that is turnover number 13. Their 6th turnover of the second half. Cross half court. This is Olson. Whitney to the rim. Layup is good. Alec Whitney now with 8 points. 48-30 is our score. 1:40 remains in the ball game as the Coyotes enjoy their biggest lead of the contest. That is 18 points. Here's Floyd on the drive. Tries to send it to the baseline, and there's nobody home, and the ball will go out of bounds. Brendan Estes will check out. Back into the ball game, Sam McClanahan for the Raiders. Lyman will try to set some full court pressure. Coyotes will sense that, and they will force the ball up the floor in a hurry. Riley Rankin with a runner that is no good. The rebound pulled down by Lyman. They'll head the other way. Here's Stockton McClanahan. Sam McClanahan. They'll pass it off. Carter Collins now at the elbow inside McClanahan. He'll fake and fire. Shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jones County. And it's knocked away. It is loose. Jones County will come away with it. They'll hustle it up the floor. And here is Alec Whitney to the rim. Layup is no good. Riley Rankin with the rebound. He'll send it out front. Coyotes can run some clock here. We're down to the final minute of this ball game. 48-30 is our score. Here is Olsen. Out front to Olsen. Now it's Rankin at the top of the key. Back into the hands of Olsen once again. The Coyotes will move the basketball around the perimeter. Coyotes with an 18-point lead. They'll improve to 9-2 on the season as Wyatt Olsen will go to the rim and he will draw a foul and will earn free throws. Shot clock was winding down, so Olsen went to the rim and he will earn a pair of free throws as the foul whistled on Stockton McClanahan, and that will be his second. The Raiders in Jones County will play on January 27th. That is a week from Tuesday. And that is the game we have on our schedule. We'll have it for you here on KPLO. We will be back here at Harold Thune Auditorium. First free throw by Olsen is no good. Wyatt will attempt the second free throw. That is up and good. And that'll seal the deal. 49-30. Raiders up across half court. As Collins will drive, leaves it for McClanahan. Now up top. Tyson Floyd on the move. He loses the basketball and it's turned over, and the Raiders will wind up with 15 turnovers in this ball game, and the Coyotes will get it into their front court and play a little more keep away, and this ball game is in the books. 49-30 is our score as Jones County is victorious. They will pick up the victory over the Lyman Raiders. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre, including one of the area's biggest selections of new and used mail processors. Check them out online at DarrenBoyleSales.com. We will take a 3-minute break and return, and we'll do the post game and wrap up our coverage of the third place game from the Jones County Invitational and on 94 Country.
Good luck, Raiders, from B.
Let me know when you get closer. All right, sounds good. You want to give me the feed?
Bureau Financial Services make it simple to protect yourself with auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance, and property insurance. Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho is made up of people you know, so you can trust them to look out for your best interests. Get a win, Raiders. From Cody and Danielle of Farm Bureau Financial Services in Presho, serving Lyman and Jones County.
Pioneer Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They are open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. to midnight. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fuel, and take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
Postgame for our third place game of the Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament is underway. The Jones County Coyotes, they had a 6-point lead at halftime, 23-17. They did not look back as they extended that lead through 3 quarters of play and extended it more in the fourth, and they won by a 49-30 score as they pick up their 9th victory of the season. They are now 9-2 as the Raiders drop to 3-7. We look at individual scoring in this ball game. First off for Lyman, they were led by 10.5, and he finished the ball game with just 9. Carter Collins with 6 points, 4 for Brendan Estes, 3 points for Tyson Floyd, 2 points for Baptiste Poyer, 2 points for Stan McClanahan, 2 points for Corwin Moore-Eimer, and 2 points in the ball game for Jacob Schindler, and that is a total of 30 the Lyman Raiders. Lyman goes to the free throw line in the ball game 10 times. They were 9 of 10 from the free throw line, and the Raiders wind up with 15 turnovers in the ball game. For the Jones County Coyotes, 3 double-figure scorers led by Austin Olson, the 6'3 senior with 15 points. Alec Whitney with 10, Anderson with 10. Bross off the bench, he scores 8 points in the first half and 4 points for Wyatt Olson. Riley Rankin adds 2 points in the ball game as well, and that is a total of 49 for Jones County. Coyotes go to the free throw line 15 times in the ball game tonight. They were 8 times in the ball game tonight. We were tied at 11 at the end of the first quarter. It was Jones County 23-17 at halftime. Coyotes led by 10, 35-25 through 3 quarters of play. And our final score, 49-30, as the Jones County Coyotes are Oaks and Midwest Cooperatives.
Did you know that CHS Midwest Cooperative Autumn Rewards provides qualified customers 0% interest and you don't have to give up any cash or volume discounts? That's right. At CHS Midwest Cooperative, we're working with you to provide lasting success. Customers receive full cash and volume discounts on industry-leading genetics, seed treatments, plus 0%. Your CHS Midwest Cooperative agronomist is ready to help you build a plan for success in 2019. Why wait? Contact CHS Midwest Cooperative today to learn more.
Well, we look at the player of the game nominees on the Lyman Raiders side. They were led by Ty Schindler, who scored 9 points in the ball game tonight. On the Jones County side, Alec Whitney with 10, Morgan Pedersen with 10, but we're going to go with Austin Olson as our player of the game. Olson with 15 points, and he is our KPLO Midwest Cooperative Player of the Game. Well, one invitational as the White River Tigers take on the Cologne Cowboys, and it is about 18 minutes away from getting underway. So we'll take about a 6-7 minute break. We'll come back and set the stage for what is upcoming, the championship game of the Jones County Invitational. For now, we'll send it back to John Neff at Dakota Radio.